Alright, so you guys see that left blinker right there, right there, right there? My blinker is not on, but that light is lit up. So if I do this, there we go. You see it's blinking fast? Now you see how slow the right one is? And now the left one came on again. So I've been having issues with this blinker. And I changed the bulb and we discovered that the wiring is all like fried. It's like really burnt and stuff. So we tried to, my brother put tape around it. I mean, I could have done it myself. He just kind of took over and did it, which is fine. I appreciate it. He's a good guy like that. Alright. So anyways, here's what's happening here. First, I'm trying to get the camera, where are we at? There we go. So this has to come up. Put that there. And then there's another one here. That goes there. It goes wherever I put it, I guess, doesn't matter. Setting it aside. Alright, so this comes out. Now, this is where that blinker bulb is. Oh, it's really hard to get out, though. Can't do it with really fat hands, I can tell you that. It's hard. I don't have super huge hands, but anyway, so this literally, wow, that's got like, why is that greasy? That has got like oil on it. Hold on, I'm gonna set the phone down for 1 second here, guys. 1 second. Alright, so I got that out. I don't know why that's so greasy. That's disgusting. Like, there shouldn't be oil on this. So we're just gonna slide a different bulb in here. Maybe I might need my other hand, which is currently holding the phone. There we go. Okay, so before we do anything more, before we reassemble it, look at that. All my napkins fell out of my door. Guys, you gotta have napkins in your car. So important. Alright, so now, it's still lit up, and it's still blinking fast. Okay, so, that's not normal. So what we're gonna do, the bulb that I just put in there is actually the old bulb that used to be in there. Oh, shoot, I have to, turn that off. Okay, so that's the old bulb, because I changed it before discovering that the wires were all burnt and stuff, so that's the original. So this is actually the replacement bulb. That's a Phillips that came out of there. The new ones are Sylvania. Alright, now let's try this again with a different bulb. You guys, just one little task after another with this car. But slowly but surely we're getting it back to normal. Hey, look at that. It's not lit up on the dash. It's blinking at normal speed. Well, that might just do it for now. But it's so weird that that was like all oily. I don't know why there's oil all over that thing. That's bizarre. Actually, I'm gonna pause the phone again. Hold on 1 sec. Alright, so I took some napkins and I kind of wiped out the inside of the lens as much as I could. It was really hard to reach in there. But anyway, so theoretically my blinker should be good again. Oh, there we go. Just push that sucker in with my knee. Get down there. Is that lined up? It is lined up. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, so now take these. I'm actually going to double check the radiator too. See if that needs to be topped off. So hold on a second there. Alright guys, let's check this out. Now there's going to be pressure in this time. Ooh. Yep, that's good though. That's good. It's bubbling back into this is the overflow tank. So if the system gets too full, it shoots it back into this tank to take care of the overflow. unless there's a hole for it to leak out of course. But then if it leaks or runs short, it takes from the overflow and just adds it to the system. Now I think I released the pressure. Typically you want to let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes after driving. Alright, so looks like it could use a little bit of a top off, so we're going to do that. Hold on 1 second. Oh dear goodness. Alright. Alright, so now we're just going to pour this in. Oops, spilled a little down the side. That's okay. Alright. So now that that's sealed off, oops, I overfilled it, guys. Oops. It's a little chalky stuff left over from the additive I put in yesterday. But see, it's staying at the top now. So, I mean, you could technically fill in that little extra space too, but it's fine. There's stuff in the overflow too, so it's totally cool. Alright. Well, I'm gonna smell antifreeze for a little bit because I accidentally spilled it all over down there, but you know, what can you do? So, alright, so now the radiator is topped off. The seal is still holding strong. There's no leak. And the evidence of that is when I released this, or when I turned it, and you heard that that pressure releasing. There can't be pressure if there's a hole. Think of it like a straw. If you blow through a straw and hold your finger over the end, you're not going to be able to blow anything. But then once you remove your finger from that hole, then airflow, right? So there's a hole that is filled, and we are good to go. So now I have a blinker that works. I have a radiator that's full. I have an exhaust that's quiet. Some people are like, oh, hold on, I gotta, hold on. One of these days I'm gonna get something so I can just mount this thing to my head or something. Then I can just keep both hands free at all times. So anyway, it's pretty chilly right now. I don't know the exact temperature, but it is definitely cold. Whew. Holy smoly. Okay, so guys, there you have it. Let's start this guy up and get some heat going in here. Whew. Chilly, chilly. So now you can see that there's no dash light. Like, the headlights are on, but there's no light on the dashboard. That's why I use my phone to keep track of mileage. And I mean, at nighttime I use it as a speedometer. During the day I can see the speedometer. The speedometer works. It's just not lit up at night. So, but this is how I keep track of my gas mileage. I write down how many miles I've driven, and I know this is gonna, you know, the next couple fill-ups, like I said earlier in the last video. Oh yeah, need the light. Sorry, forgot. The next video, or the last video, I mentioned that my gas mileage should go up, and I'll determine that when I get there. I take the mileage, we'll just say 300, or no, 200, just for even math. Say it takes 10 gallons to fill it. Boom, 200 divided by 10 is what? 20. So boom, I get 20 miles to a gallon. I doubt I'm going to get 20 miles. But if I can even get up to like 16, 17, 18, that would be super cool. Now, this is not all. Like, this notebook is old, and a lot of pages have been ripped out. There's like probably 10 pages before this that have all come out. You can see this one, these ones are ripping out now too. But these, where I write the word oil, these are where I fill up the tank from empty to all the way full, or from wherever it is, 3/4, whatever, or 1/4, whatever it is, all the way full. There's oil. I write the word oil, and I do that to remind myself, number one, that that's an actual fill-up, and number two, so I can come back here. I changed the oil September 8th, well, my brother did, I guess, And the mileage at that point, we don't have mileage. The odometer stopped working like years ago. No one knows how many miles are on this car. But anyway, so I just write down the mileage as I go, as I fill up the tank. Since the last oil change, I've driven 2,627.75 miles, not counting what I've got on it right now, but just since the last fill up, which was yesterday. So that's what, October 20, Tuesday 27th. Okay, so that's 19 days plus 1 month, basically. So a month and a half, I've driven 2,600 miles. So let's just say that's so like I'm driving over 1,000 miles a month. So that's pretty crazy. But I have to drive 20 miles one way to work. Actually, sometimes more. Depends on A, where I'm coming from, B, the route I take, and C, if I go to the post office or Woodman's or anything beforehand. So anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. Sorry for this darkness here. I'll give you this to look at for a minute. I'm thinking about maybe making this video public. Not this one. This one's going to be public, but I mean, there's a video I have online right now, and I posted a link to it. I left it on private, and I left it under a comment on someone else's channel, and I did that just out of sheer curiosity to see if anyone, sees it. The person whose channel I left it on has not seen it, and I know that she or they have not, because if they did, I guarantee you they would have commented, because it was me singing just a goofy, silly little song about one of their kitty cats. And it was just me being a weird little goofy guy. So anyway, because that's what I do. So anyway, that's I'm thinking about making that public just because I really want them to see it. So anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. Take care of your pets. They'll take care of you. And I will see you all in the next one. Adios.